Hi, it's William Dorrington from Those Dynamics Guys here, and once again we're talking around PSA. But what I want to show you today is a bug that I've stumbled across fixing with help of another colleague asking me a question. So what we're going to do is jump into project contracts. Now what we're actually looking at is the bug within the project contract details lines. So if we jump into one of these contracts, and we look at this project contract line details, we can see that there's nothing there. There is meant to be something there, but there isn't. Sometimes you get an opportunity to look at it once, but once you drill into one of the lines and you come back to the same window again, it's gone. Now, what I want to show you is a trick to how you can actually fix this loading issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the form editor, and once that loads, we're going to scroll down to project contract line details. And then what we're going to do is actually open up the project contract line details area for editing. So we're just going to double click on this top pane, and we're going to unselect expand this tab by default. Now what this does is once we've saved it and we've published it, is when it's loading the page back up, it gives it enough time to actually load that form once you've expanded. It seems to trip when it's first loading it, and hence why it always disappears and you get no lines there. So we actually go back to our project contracts and we jump back into this. What we're going to do is go back through that process, but hopefully this time we'll actually see some lines. So here we go. We're going to see this collapse to start off with, and then once we expand it, the lines are there, and thus the bug is resolved. It's not that ideal, but it's definitely a feasible workaround. So a shout out to John Brereton for actually assisting with this, because he asked to minimize this during a presentation where we didn't have any lines proposed. And when I went back to actually look at other ones where I had contract line details, I noticed once I've expanded that certain fast tab, I could see the lines there. So bloody awesome. Thank you. Well, I hope this helps in some way.